the 15 most beautiful tiaras of all time. The magnificent prints created by P&HK for Pieté and H. Kirchert in 1835 are an exquisite set of jewellery made of gold and decorated with pale purple amethysts. This set includes a tiara, a necklace with a removable pendant, a pair of pendant earrings, and a belt buckle. The main elements of the parure: golden tiara. The central element of the set. The tiara is made with floral decoration, which gives it an exquisite and romantic look. The tiara is studded with pale purple amethysts, which emphasize its elegance and sophistication. Necklace with removable pendant. The necklace decorated with amethysts is distinguished by its exquisite design and the possibility of transformation thanks to the removable pendant, which makes it versatile and suitable for various occasions. A pair of pendant earrings. These earrings, also decorated with amethysts, complement the overall look, adding harmony and completeness to it. Belt buckle. The final element of the parure. A belt buckle decorated with the same amethysts gives the set additional charm and grace. These magnificent pieces are a prime example of the craftsmanship and taste inherent in the jewelers of P&HK for Pieté and H. Kirchert, and reflect the luxury and elegance of the 1835 era. Tiara Ocean by Princess Charlene of Monaco SE was created. The Van Cleef House and Arpels, the official supplier of the Principality of Monaco in 2011, and was presented to Charlene Wittstock by Prince Albert on the occasion of their wedding. The tiara, which can be worn as a necklace, was designed specifically for Charlene. The design pays homage to her experience as a swimmer, in such a way that the decoration consists of round elements that resemble the waves and foam of the ocean. The total weight of the stones is more than 70 carats, and their total number exceeds 1,200. There are more than 850 diamonds with a total weight of 44 carats. In the center of the largest circles is a pear-shaped diamond depicting a drop of water. These 11 stones are the largest diamonds in this product, and the largest of them weighs more than 4 carats. 359 sapphires in 3 different shades of blue reflect the shades of the ocean. Pippa Middleton Wedding Tiara. This jewellery consists of 2 parts, a headband and a comb, and was designed specifically for Philippa for her wedding day with James Matthews in 2017. The authorship belongs to the Robinson Pelham Law House. As Robinson Pelham co-founders Zoe Benyon and Vanessa Chilton said in an interview for Vogue, the product was supposed to radiate romantic simplicity. As a result, Pippa received a tiara made of fern leaves, decorated with diamonds in 18-carat white gold. Millionaire Stephen Jones has designed a veil that would not distract attention, and jewelers Robinson Pelham assured that both items will complement her lace dress. For example, she explains that a low tiara will look good on a thinner face, and a taller version is ideal for people with strong cheekbones. A round face or a heart-shaped face will benefit from the height in the central part. Precious hats from Skinner & Co., circa 1920. Tiara. In its original form, this magnificent piece of jewellery is a tiara that was probably worn as a headdress for special occasions. The 1920s style tiara was usually distinguished by geometric shapes and the use of precious stones. Transformation into a necklace. The unique feature of this tiara is that it can be transformed into a necklace, which makes it a versatile piece of jewellery suitable for various looks and events. Materials. Made of gold and silver using diamonds, this tiara necklace has high-quality workmanship and luxurious appearance. typical of jewellery of that time. This headdress reflects the era of luxury and sophistication of the 1920s and serves as a prime example of Skinner's craftsmanship and Co. in the creation of high-quality and unique jewellery. The extravagant Victorian-era tiara, created by Italian jeweller Carlo Giuliano around 1870 in London, is an outstanding example of jewellery craftsmanship of that era. This tiara, which is currently kept at the Victoria and Albert Museum, is made of gold and decorated with striped agate and pearls, which gives it a unique and refined look. The tiara is made in a sophisticated and detailed style typical of the Victorian era. Extravagant patterns and decorative elements emphasize the attention to detail and craftsmanship of Carlo Giuliano. The Victorian style often included symbolic and natural motifs, which are reflected in the design of this tiara. In the Victorian era, tiaras were symbols of wealth and status. They were often worn by aristocrats and representatives of high society at special events. Carlo Giuliano, an Italian jeweller who worked in London, was known for his exquisite jewellery that combined traditional techniques and innovative design solutions. This tiara is usually called the Bedford or Tavistock tiara. Marquis of Tavistock is a courtesy title for the heir to the Duke of Bedford, so both end up belonging to the same family, the Russells. The history of the creation of this jewellery consists of two stages. The largest oval Siberian amethyst tiara was part of the honeysuckle motif. This element was created by Jean-Baptiste Fossin, Serhouse Chaumet, around 1810. At that time, the title belonged to Francis Russell, 7th Duke of Bedford. Later, around 1870, under the 9th Duke of Bedford, Francis Russell, this element became the central part of the tiara, with an additional 6 oval amethysts and diamond vine leaves around the edges. The decoration was passed down within the family from generation to generation until Andrew Russell, 15th Duke of Bedford in 2003. The tiara is still in the possession of the Dukes of Bedford, and in 2017, it was exhibited at the Chaumet exhibition in Beijing. Georges Fouquet, 1862-1957, was a member of a French family of jewelers and a man known as a jeweler, especially for his work with Art Nouveau models. He was also a big fan of aquamarine stones, and in 1908 he created the products that make up this tiara. These were 5 brooches made of Siberian aquamarines surrounded by pearls and diamonds. Fouquet placed them in an enamel frame and received a tiara in the shape of a coconut. It appeared in this form at the Brussels exhibition in 1910. It is not known when the family of the Dukes of Kent acquired this product. Only a couple of times Duchess Catherine wore a tiara in the 1990s. It is also unknown at what point it was sold, because the tiara was worn by an unknown woman who attended the opening of Parliament in 2013. Last photo. In 2014, this piece of jewellery appeared at Sotheby's November auction, where it was sold for $204,500. Northumberland Tiara with strawberry leaves. King George, 1762-1830. 4. Presented the 3rd Duke of Northumberland with a ceremonial sword encrusted with diamonds. And these diamonds were later used by the Duke's family to create this tiara. The main motif in the design was an ornament made of strawberry leaves with very large diamonds in the center. The tiara has been passed down from generation to generation of the family of the Dukes of Northumberland. The last person to wear it was Lady Helen Percy, wife of Alan Percy, 1886-1965, 8th Duke of Northumberland. As befits a tiara with such an important history, it featured in more than one coronation. especially since the Duchess was the mistress of the clothes of Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. Therefore, she not only played a role in coronations, but also attended many other events where she could demonstrate the best jewellery of the family. In 1963, the Dowager Duchess went to Garrard to pick up a tiara and other jewellery needed for a banquet that evening, hosted by King Paul I of Greece and Queen Frederica, who were on a state visit to the United Kingdom. On the way home, her car was attacked by 5 men. She was left screaming in a car outside her London home when thieves stole her jewellery, including this tiara, Prussian Meander tiara. The author of the jewellery is the German court jeweller Koch. The tiara was made in 1905 as a wedding gift to Duchess Cecilia Mecklenburg-Schwerin, 1886-1954, based on a sketch by her fiancé Wilhelm, Crown Prince of Germany and Crown Prince of Prussia. Made of diamonds in platinum in the shape of a coconut, it includes panels of diamond grids installed between 2 rows of Greek keys. A diamond is placed in the center of each grid. During the First World War, the monarchy was abolished. The royal family went into exile, but Cecile managed to stay in Germany and even keep the tiara. In 1938, Prince Louis Ferdinand, Cecilia's second son and heir to the former Crown Prince William, married Grand Duchess Kira Kirillovna, daughter of the head of the House of Romanov and Victoria Melita of Edinburgh. On her wedding day, Kira wore her mother-in-law Cecilia's Prussian tiara. Almost 30 years later, in 1965, her daughter, Princess Marie Cecile, Maria Cecilia, she also wore a tiara at her wedding to Duke Frederick Augustus of Oldenburg, and Princess Xenia in 1973 when she married Per Edward Litander. The tiara disappeared for a while, but reappeared when Prince Georg Friedrich, grandson of Kira and Louis Ferdinand, married Princess Sophie of Isenburg. Sophie wore her family's floral tiara to a religious ceremony, and then changed into a Prussian Meander tiara for their wedding ball and looked every bit the new Princess of Prussia. Tiara Garland, Feston Tiara, by Marina Kenskaya. Marina Kenskaya is the daughter of Eleanor the Greek, the granddaughter of Maria Pavlovna, who originally owned the Vladimir Tiara, wife of George of Kent, son of Mary of Teck. The tiara was created in the 1900s and was inherited by Marina from her husband's relatives. It is believed that the tiara originally belonged to Louise of Great Britain, daughter of Queen Victoria, and instead of pearls, there were diamonds. Marina's daughter, Alexandra of Kent, from time to time wore a tiara before marriage. In her will, Marina left this tiara to her youngest son, Prince Michael of Kent. Since then, only Maruja, Christina, Princess Michael of Kent has worn it. With her, pearls appeared at the base of the tiara. Van Cleef Arpels of Princess Fausia Fuad. In 1939, Princess Fausia, daughter of King Ahmed Fuad Fabao of Egypt, married the future Shah of Iran, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. For this grand occasion, the bride's family commissioned Van Cleef and Arpels to create a set of diamond and platinum jewellery consisting of a necklace, a pair of ear clips, and a tiara. As for the latter, its 54 pear-shaped diamonds weigh 92 carats, and 530 baguette-cut diamonds add another 72 carats to the product. Princess Fausia first wore this sparkling tiara during lavish wedding celebrations in Cairo and Tehran in 1939, hosted by her brother, King Farouk V, and her father-in-law, Shah Reza Pahlavi. A couple of years later, her husband, Mohammad Reza, ascended the throne, and this sparkling decoration became the main tiara of the new Queen Fausia. However, the marriage did not last long. and due to depression and health problems, she returned to Egypt in 1945, and the divorce ended in 1948. Tiara returned with her. Upon her return to Egypt, Princess Fausia was one of the leading ladies of the Egyptian court, even after her remarriage to a commoner. Her brother's divorce and her mother's exile, Fausia was still perceived as the First Lady. She continued to wear her spectacular tiara for special occasions. After the overthrow of the Egyptian monarchy in 1953, the Van Cleef Tiara and Arpels were left to the princess as personal property, unlike many other royal jewels confiscated by the state. For decades, she wore pieces of the miniature at various social events until she passed away in 2013. The tiara was probably inherited by her 3 children. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks!